All I ever wanted was you to love me, to be the one that you could trust. Even though now we're just a memory, I just hope that was enough. Whenever you make cry, don't forget me, don't forget me. Whenever I may die, don't forget me, don't forget me. Whenever
nerves, time to get them on.
Chat, how's it going? Yo. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to Spooky Sunday. What's up? I took what you said yesterday to be very disrespectful. Is that so? Listen, Christian, you use some spicy language yourself. You're lucky that that did not hold its own consequences, all right? I know you were joking, but you got to be careful of what you say in the Discord, because some people might take that a little more seriously, and I'm saying I don't want it to result in a bad outcome for you. So anyways, what have I done since last stream? I had some people over last night. That was fun. Oh, we went to this this place in Philadelphia called Sierra Green. Let me look it up so I can show you guys. It was pretty cool. This is like the website. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna try to find some good photos. Bro, can they have some like... Do they just like have a... About? Is that... Okay, their website fucking blows. Give me a second here, guys. Let me just like go to Google Maps or something. So basically what it is, there's the top of a building just across the Schuylkill River. This is, hold on, make sure this is gonna like dox me. Okay, cool, it won't. So here's the Schuylkill River. Here's Philly. Welcome to Philadelphia. Right, so right here, Schuylkill River, there's this place called Sierra Green. So it's on the top of this building. This is a pretty good photo, I guess. This grass area is like the rooftop. So you overlook the like Schuylkill River and you get this great view of the city. It's really cool. There you go, there's another good view. Yeah, so they actually, this was set up when we were there. They had this like tent where you could have like covered seating if you didn't want to be out in the sun, which it was cloudy yesterday. So what's that? Oh, I was here yesterday. It's in Philadelphia. But yeah, it was super cool. I was here with some friends. Very pretty views, even for it being a cloudy day. It was good vibes. So yeah, that's basically all I did. I mean, then we came back and had some drinks at my place, and it was a good time, but quite fun. And their food was half decent too. They had like a little restaurant on the top there. The only issue, hold on, let me go to like Street View. So we just took an Uber there. How do I, where's like the Street View guy? There he is. So our guy drops us off like right here. Okay, so right here is where we get off, and we've never been here before, so we don't know how to get up to the rooftop, right? So, you know, we see this, so we're like, okay, well, why don't we try going through those doors? So these doors open, but then the inside set of doors don't open, which made me think that maybe this is, I don't know if these are apartments or if it's office space or what, but we weren't supposed to be going in through here. So we weren't able to. So we're like, well, shit. We're like, okay, well, maybe we go up these stairs. So we go up these stairs, and this was this was so weird. So there's some like a set of doors at the top, and one of them was like barely cracked open. So we just walk in, right? And it's this floor that is just bare. Like there's nothing on it. Like, I don't know. It was like we were in like an AI generated building, and we just like walked into like the floor that the devs forgot to put assets into. Like, it was so random. And so we're walking around this floor, and like we don't see anything. So we're like, all right, well, I guess this isn't where we're supposed to go. So so then we're like, well, fuck. Like, how the hell do we get to the rooftop? So we go around this way. We go around the corner. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just go underground? What the hell just happened? What? Guys, we just fell to the back rooms. Oh, fuck. Hold on. What the fuck just happened? Let's try that again. Oh, yeah, okay. So we came around this corner, and then we get to here, and then we see this, right? And it's like grab a bite, a top, Sierra Green, Sunset Social. So this is clearly the entrance we're supposed to go into. So naturally, we go into this door instead, which turns out wasn't where we were supposed to go either. And then we're like, all right, well, maybe we go to the door that literally says grab a bite, a top, Sierra Green. And we go in here, and sure enough, there was an elevator to the roof. So yeah, but it was really cool. The other thing that's nice, not an ad, is that they have like events and stuff. So like apparently on Fridays, I don't know if it's every Friday, but at least on some Fridays during the summer, they have like a little like kind of party with like a DJ up there. So I don't want to check that out at some point, because it seems like the vibes would be pretty sick. Not gonna lie. So yeah, it was fun. So yeah, that was yesterday, and then today I did jack shit. On a Saturday late afternoon into the evening. Oh, you're meaning doing the party thing? Yeah. That would be on a Friday night. Yeah. Anyways, guys, it's Sunday. All right, so it's time to get spooky. So why don't we do that? 2 weeks ago, when we last watched some content for Spooky Sunday, we did Local 58, and then we did the first season of a series on YouTube called The Monument Mythos. Very interesting series, where it's kind of like this alternate reality of like this, like the different like national monuments throughout the US having like these secret like purposes, basically. And then some other stuff sprinkled in there, like who was that one guy? There's that one guy in the first season. Dean for president. Dean Democracy, that video. So that was an interesting one. My man Dean, what a chill bro. So yeah, so that, exactly the one actor that died IRL again. So this is a whole alternate universe thing. So in this universe, he didn't die in a car crash, and instead ran for president and got to be president. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna continue on with the series. Channing Brett, thank you for the follow. Because we still have a whole second and third season that have been made for the series to watch. So we're gonna go through those today. Should be a good time. Maybe a little bit of spooks, ideally. So yeah, I guess without further ado, we might as well just get started with season 2, shall we? We'll be including the Nixon verse. I don't know if we'll do that tonight. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not opposed to watching that one too, but maybe we'll do that on the one 2 weeks from now. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe next year. Nah, like, I think it'll depend how quick we get through season 2 and 3 tonight. Because I do want this stream to be a little bit on the shorter side, because I'm trying to FaceTime a friend after I am done with the stream. So want to leave enough time to be able to do that. But if season 2 and season 3 don't take too long and the Nixon verse isn't too much of additional time, how long do you call for? I don't know. Have you guys ever had those FaceTime calls where you're just like on the phone with someone for like 4 hours? I have those, so I gotta leave that time. No? Oh, okay. I'd be talking, you know? I already see 2 60-minute videos. Yeah, season 2 does seem like it's gonna be a little bit long. Most I've ever had was 10 minutes. I don't know. How about like Discord? Have you been on Discord calls with people for a long time? You know, it's like similar concept, you could say. Really? Well, that's not a no. All right, anywho. Let's cut the music because we got to get into this. Let us begin.
Enjoy endless.
Shut up. Oh. You accept upside down. Oh God, the upside down you is turning upside down again to make it back up right. Oh my God, is it gonna spell the Monument Mythos? Oh my God, it's gonna spell the Monument Mythos. Oh my God. Could it be the second season of the Monument Mythos? Yes, it is. Have you heard of the Mandela magazine? I don't know if I've heard of the Mandela magazine. I've read all of Mandela catalog.
The sides and corners of different shapes. A side or an edge.
Oh, Senior Pillow.
That joins 2 adjacent corners of.
Have I seen? I forget.
A corner or vertex is the point where the 2 sides.
I've seen a lot of other videos from Senior Pillow, but what the hell is going on?
Let's look at this triangle.
Kind of
It
fucked.
has 3 sides.
I'm
1,
uncomfortable.
2,
2.
3. It also has 3 corners.
What is going on? This
1,
is awful.
2. 3.
What the fuck was that? Hello? Hold on. Hold on. What the fuck did I just watch? That was a lot. That was a lot to take in a minute. If only President Dean did something about these corner folk. All right. We don't have time. We don't have time to dick around. We gotta get through these. Before you, let me. There we go. What is so important that I have to do it before all these things? Okay, well, I don't read the morning paper. I'm not a boomer. Popcorn? Oh, okay. That's kind of fun. Oh, Popcorn Prime? What? What? Says the boomer. I'm literally in Generation Z. I was born in 1999, guys. I know, I listen, I get it. You hear somebody say the year they were born and it starts with 19 and you're like, 19! But 1999, all right? I'm not a boomer. You guys are just jealous that I got to live in 2 different millennia, all right? Even though I don't really remember the first one. Because I was 1. Less than 1, actually.
Members of the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission want to know about the mandatory recall of all personal computers.
Brad, can you tell Matt that he's a stinky poop head? How dare you?
Computers may pose a risk to American lives and infrastructure. Properly disposing your computer at a local hazardous site collection center.
I can't believe this disrespect.
Is of the utmost importance to us.
In short, you bastard. Maze Machines is founded by Rob Careers and Rob... Okay, I wasn't done reading that. 1969. President Dean establishes Department of Technology, uniting all major American computer corporations and allocating billions of dollars towards technological advancement. Okay. We love to see it, Dean.
Now this delegation pays him this ovation and rises to its feet.
I don't know why your graph is sideways, but sure. By 1970, Maze produces the first personal video camera and home computer. Wow. Maze collaborates with the Department of Defense to initiate the first system to control the true forces of mass destruction. Okay, wow. All right. This took quite a turn. Maze is attacked. Oh no. Okay. All right. 1990. Last American personal computer is shut down on national television. What the fuck? This is so weird. You have a question? We've learned from our mistakes, have we? Control is confidence, and today there are no doubts. Where do I find that Jimmy mod? Just look it up. With Maze Movie Maker, now you can take control. Oh boy. Ah, yes. More writing on walls. It's what people are best at in the Monument Mythos series. The hell am I looking at? Cave is very quiet and humid. Ew. Why does it look so yucky? The air felt charged? What do you mean by charged, bro? Or no light fixtures or any pieces of equipment. I feel like they're gonna find something very not pog down here. No animals, not even bugs. Felt so empty. What happened here? What is this, a map? Oh no. I think you upset something. Okay, yep. Do not visit these sites. They have not been fed in years. So there's an actual serpent. An actual giant serpent. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Interesting.
The man with the troublesome hemorrhoid
Apple
enters the room.
Listen, you know I'm gonna watch your event tomorrow, but shut the fuck up. Ooh, these are actual subtitles. We're gonna probably have to go. Oops. Yo, what a banger! Actually, you know what? We'll try this. Oh. That's unfortunate. Yo, Hillary! On Maze News! My favorite news station! The last 2 weeks, the container ship Ever Given has obstructed the Suez Canal. With every passing hour, it is costing the global economy over $400 million. At the request of the Egyptian president, the United States will end the crisis with nuclear force. Both Congress and the United Nations Security Council have approved the use of a small thermonuclear weapon on the Suez Canal, several miles from the Ever Given's location. The blast itself will not reach the ship, however, the waves generated are expected to dislodge the Ever Given from its present position. It seems like a really bad idea. Evacuations of the cities along the waterway are in progress. Okay. Sure. Did it work? Oh, it works. Oh, okay. No, no! Oh, I thought it... No! Wait, what? What? Where'd it go? Yeah, where did the Ever Given go? The ship disappeared according to the officials. Got up and left. Why is everyone confused? Remember the ship that was stuck in the Suez Canal just disappeared? What the fuck? The Americans just released a monster. Oh god. Nobody asked for a sequel to Attack of the Crab Monsters. America has destroyed the Suez Canal and released a demon. Great. So matter of fact. So the ship is alive, or is there something underneath it? Goddamn. Suez Canal crab will not be destroyed since UN security got. What is going on? The crab cannot be eliminated without causing great damage to the Ever Given. Isn't that okay? In this day and age, the world is unprepared for a loss of cargo of such magnitude. Therefore, the Suez Canal crab will not be destroyed. What's on this ship, dude? At this time, no containers will be lifted from the ship since low-flying aircraft cause the organism to ambulate unsteadily. In hopes of returning the Ever Given back to the sea, efforts are underway to carefully manipulate the crab's route through Egypt. Okay. This is very interesting. Alright, well that didn't fucking work. That also didn't fucking work. Cairo, oh dear. We're in Cairo now. This is bad.
Hello. Hello. Okay, and then tell me, what do you think about the tower? It's your first visit here, so what do you think about the tower? I thought it was a really good tower. It was very interesting to go up it. It gave you a really good sense of how busy Cairo is, so I really enjoyed it.
That was terrific. It was really great to get kind of a sense of the scale of the city. It's kind of difficult to do that when you're walking around down on the street.
It's a breathtaking view, and it really gives you a terrific perspective of the whole city.
Wasn't this recorded? Bro, whatever alternate universe this is, their fucking technology in 2021 is so bad. This is the quality of their video in 2021.
And I loved it up there. I spent a couple of hours up on the top.
Like, dear Lord.
Due to evacuations around the Suez Canal, millions traveled to Cairo in search of housing. In response to this migration, many building capacity limits for popular attractions were inflated. The Cairo Tower, one of the tallest buildings in Egypt, had its own recommended capacity limit increased from 700 persons to 1,000.
Okay.
On the evening of April 16th, 2021, upwards of 1,200 visitors toured the Cairo Tower at once. Although concerns of overcrowding had been raised by several staff members, the building manager dismissed their comments.
Oh boy.
Since the Suez Canal crab would be passing by later in the evening, he also encouraged visitors to enter the upper levels of the tower, as that would provide a better vantage point. At 8 p.m., the Suez Canal crab was observed to have turned toward the Cairo Tower and proceeded to approach. Despite an alert sent out by the Egyptian government for civilians to immediately vacate structures in the crab's path, most visitors ignored the warning and stayed on the upper levels of the Cairo Tower.
It says a lot about society.
As it came near. At 8:15 p.m., the Suez Canal crab was seen to have stumbled, and in an attempt to regain its balance, crashed into one side of the Cairo Tower, killing over 200 people. The resulting tremors that traversed the building damaged its staircases and elevator systems beyond repair. The cascade of shipping containers from the Ever Given, knocked forward by the momentum of the initial stumble, lasted for over 2 minutes, as an estimated 800 containers broke from their locks and pushed forward an additional 1,000 containers, as all 1,800 containers.
Sorry, some of this is getting... Give me 1 sec. Let me tweak the subtitle thing.
Tumbled down through the building, the structural integrity of the Cairo Tower rapidly diminished. Falling debris and containers are reported to have killed over 800 visitors.
This is not the time. State Farm.
Enjoy a delicious
oh my God. Wawa. No. Wawa.
At 8:19 p.m., the Cairo Tower fully collapsed,
dragging
the immobilized Suez Canal crab into the ground. In total, only 39 of the 1,189 visitors of the Cairo Tower survived. 2 of the 15 staff members escaped to safety, including the building manager. None of the 6 security guards survived. Although paramedics and police officers had arrived shortly before the Cairo Tower's collapse, the visibly unstable tower prompted them to collect survivors on the ground and retreat to a safe distance. At 8:41 p.m., a hazardous waste collection team and soldiers of the Egyptian ground forces arrived to contain survivors within mobile quarantine chambers. Due to fears of a potential contagion contracted from the Suez Canal crab, all civilians in the vicinity were placed in quarantine under the authority of Egypt's military
39
in
people got a
collaboration
nice
with
view.
the Ministry of Health. Upon impact with the ground, the Suez Canal crab and the Ever Given separated. The large wounds caused by the separation discharged thousands of gallons of seawater and bodily fluids.
Oh.
The hazardous waste collection team and soldiers attempted to plug the gushing lesions. However, survivors report that their efforts were mostly futile due to the team's inability to stay standing on the slippery ground. With the number of accidental falls among the troops on the increasingly wet ground, the Egyptian army
this one's a little hard to take seriously.
diverted its focus from closing wounds on the Suez Canal crab to
damn.
evacuation efforts. By midnight, the civilian population within a 3-mile radius of the fallen Cairo Tower had been completely evacuated.
Oh no. Alright.
On the morning of April 17th, Egyptian authorities publicly announced that the Suez Canal crab had fallen in Cairo and laid in a vegetative state. Although the Cairo exclusion zone was primarily intended to prevent any media coverage of the crab and the surrounding destruction, several journalists managed to record footage of the site through the assistance of private helicopter pilots.
I want to see it.
By 8 a.m., clips of the crab were trending on Twitter. Members of the Anti-Device Association attributed the severity of the disaster to the development of intelligent devices, specifically Twitter machines. They reasoned that due to the popularity of Twitter in America, the Ever Given was overstocked with T-machines, which weighed the ship down and consequently caused the initial obstruction of the Suez Canal. On Twitter, the ADA released a vicious string of messages criticizing Twitter, Hillary Clinton, and Egypt, along with images of the Suez Canal crab. Photos of scattered goods that had fallen out of the shipping containers became a popular topic of discussion. One image of a sports car resting on top of debris would be retweeted by the ADA with the caption, "The Cairo exclusion zone is a conspiracy to keep goods in Egypt. The American people have been robbed." The tweet was shared by over 10 million users. Taking notice, the ADA followed up with tweets suggesting that an Egyptian soldier had driven home the sports car in the image, and that the goods needed to be rescued by their rightful owners.
Not the Ferrari!
The ADA deemed April 19th as Finders Keepers Day and urged all Americans to travel to Egypt to obtain the goods left by the fallen Suez Canal crab. Overnight, an estimated 12,000 flights to Cairo were booked by American citizens.
This is absolute chaos.
Although a few trespassers had been apprehended in the Cairo exclusion zone, officials did not foresee any further disruptions at the site. Medical personnel attended to survivors in the quarantine chamber.
It's gonna wake up. Oh,
Soldiers
100%.
cleared rubble and attempted to control the spread
to
of the Suez Canal crab's bodily fluids. By 5 a.m. on April 19th, approximately 20 million gallons had been contained through aerial drops of sawdust and an extensive effort to mop the premises.
How are they? Where the fuck are they getting all this sawdust? How many trees are they just destroying?
Though several officials discussed a plan to lay down military-grade mats to enable the hazardous material collection team to walk up to the crab for closer analysis, it was ultimately decided that no further action would be taken until the following evening, as it was believed that the midday sun would evaporate most of the fluid.
How'd that work out?
Apple, oh my god, I know you're having your big event tomorrow that you're probably going to announce your AR VR headset. All right, we get it, Apple. Nobody fucking cares. All right, everyone's gonna watch it anyways. Every news station's gonna report on it.
Purina Cat Chow.
I don't even have a cat. Why am I being advertised this?
I've not seen Vita Cardenas. I am aware of it. It's on my radar.
12,000 Americans gathered in front of the gated entrance of the Cairo exclusion zone. 4,000 Egyptian police officers and soldiers stood behind the perimeter to guard the exclusion zone from trespassers. At 12:03 p.m., violence erupted when an American shot a police officer in the face. Consequently, tear gas was used on the raging mob. Tanks and heat rays arrived shortly afterwards to deter any trespassers. However, by 12:10 p.m., the front entrance gates of the Cairo exclusion zone collapsed from the force of the charging crowd.
Have I seen Gemini Home Video? That might be another one that I know of. I don't think we've seen Gemini Home Video or Entertainment. Yeah, whatever it is.
Informed of the approaching Americans, medical personnel and survivors at the epicenter began to vacate the premises. By 12:43 p.m., the first Americans were seen by officials at the epicenter. Although the wet ground was expected to significantly slow their approach, several citizens had arrived earlier than anticipated since they had utilized car hubcaps to slide quickly across the ground.
Genius!
With no law enforcement at the scene, the American citizens began to collect fallen goods and pry open shipping containers.
Finders keepers!
Popular goods included furniture, firearms, processed food, tea machines, bars of gold, automobiles, and designer clothing.
So, are these tea machines supposed to be like this universe's like equivalent of like the smartphone? Because it kind of seems, it seems like technology in this universe is very different. So, yeah, it almost seems like, yeah, exactly.
Americans continued to arrive at the epicenter. More injuries from accidental falls were observed. Concussions and broken arms were the most common injuries during the
I did that. I've done that before.
Initial break-in. At 1 p.m., several fights broke out over a Ford pickup truck that had rolled out from a container and crushed a family.
Oh my God!
3 aggressors were shot by a man who had found a rifle.
Okay.
The conflict fueled an unpleasant atmosphere.
You would
with
say,
more
yeah,
instances of gun violence as time went on. One notable incident saw the discovery of a container of firearms by a group of young children. The accidental firing of an automatic weapon by one child prompted the intervention of their parents and other adults. The resulting verbal argument escalated quickly and broke out into a full-scale gunfight with over 14 armed subjects, including the children.
Oh boy!
Another fight erupted after the discovery of a deluxe barbecue grill, which 13 Americans had simultaneously called dibs on when the item was pulled out of the
Friday
shipping container.
shootout. What is
All
going
13
on?
Americans died from gun-related wounds. When the last wave of the 12,000 Americans had entered the epicenter, overcrowding ensured that the accidental fall of one individual would trigger a continuous series of additional falls. Without any open space for the midday sunlight to reach the wet ground, the bodily fluid had no time to evaporate, and the number of falls steadily increased. At around 1:30 p.m., one of the posterior legs of the Suez Canal crab twitched and incited panic in a nearby crowd.
Oh boy.
As Americans attempted to flee, many fell on the slippery ground and were trampled by those rushing behind them.
Yikes.
By 1:33 p.m., the screams of the panicked crowd had reached a deafening volume, reportedly being heard over 5 miles away.
Okay, well that seems
due
a
to
little...
the reinforcement of the Cairo exclusion zone's
Seems a
gates
little
and orders from the Ministry of Health to
unrealistic.
prevent any American citizen from leaving the exclusion zone. The massive crowds were kept inside the 3-mile radius of the epicenter,
There's gonna
held
be
in
a
place
lot
by an
of
orderly
deaths.
line of tanks that flanked the entirety of the zone's perimeter. The gates stood for over 6 hours as Americans ran from the epicenter. Many soldiers became ill at the sight of injuries caused by the thousands of bodies being crushed into the metal bars. By 7:15 p.m., everyone within a half-mile of the gate had perished from extreme pressure. Heat exhaustion, accidental falls, and gun violence were also major causes of death. The Cairo exclusion zone gates were opened at 8 p.m. Soldiers searched for the remaining survivors. Of the over 12,000 Americans who had arrived, only 944 survived.
Bro, what the fuck?
77 of the American survivors were found kneeling around the Suez Canal crab and claimed to have been promised from a deity that they would survive if they prayed to the crab. However, none of them could account for the remains of dead worshippers that littered the ground around them. They would later establish the Church of the Ever Given during their stay at a local hospital.
What is going on, bro?
Howard Melrose,
Who
an
the fuck
American
is this
journalist
dude?
permitted to visit the Cairo exclusion zone the day after the stampede, said of the site, "It looked like something from a medieval painting. All of their bodies were jammed into each other. Everyone became one."
Well, that was an interesting one. All right.
Dreaming of becoming a
No. Dean Disaster? No! What happened? Dean! The story of America's worst TV hijacking. Oh, God.
During a broadcast of ABC Evening News, Anchor Frank Reynolds told viewers to be prepared for tomorrow and that they would witness the start of a glorious adventure.
Uh-oh.
Word spread quickly throughout the country, and civilians invited friends and family to their homes in anticipation of the next day. Although no details of this glorious adventure were known, it was widely presumed to be another exciting TV announcement from President James Dean. Watching parties were organized in living rooms across America, and on the evening of May 13, 1969, after the ABC Evening News ended, televisions were closely watched with millions of unblinking eyes. No one wanted to miss what President Dean had to say.
Dude, I can't wait to see what Dean has to say. Dean.
James Dean's America is hell.
Oh, shut up.
But you still don't believe us.
Shut up. Dean. Dean is a bro, alright?
James Dean himself.
Dean's a bro. That's not James Dean. You can't, that's not Dean. No. Nope. Nope. That's not him. That's not him. I will not be swayed by your
following the broadcast, air raid sirens
propaganda
activated across all 50 states.
Oh.
The sirens blared at a far greater volume than usual and burst the eardrums of every civilian within a 4-mile radius.
Again, a little bit doubtful about
panic
that, but
triggered severe overcrowding at bomb shelters and deadly stampedes in the streets. Thousands were trampled and hospitals were overwhelmed within the hour. Fires broke out in all major cities, and cars left running in the streets produced lethal amounts of carbon monoxide, which flowed into poorly ventilated bomb shelters and suburban homes.
This is a deep
In
disaster.
Washington,
Holy
D.C.,
shit.
The White House was placed into lockdown immediately after the TV hijacking, and President Dean was rushed to a maximum security underground bunker. Able to hear the anguished screams of civilians in the streets above, Dean refused to stay in the shelter.
Poor Dean.
When carbon monoxide alarms went off in the bunker, he urged his staff to exit the White House with him and shut off the vehicles left on the roadways. With a phone call, Dean mobilized the National Guard to assist with the deactivation of the millions of parked vehicles across America. Several more phone calls to high-ranking military officials and world leaders revealed that no nuclear missiles had in fact been launched. President Dean soon realized that the air raid sirens had been hijacked by a domestic organization and immediately ordered all forces of the military to disable every active siren in the nation. When military technicians arrived at the location of the sirens, they found that the bodies of prior technicians, who had perished from the combination of stress and the siren's sheer volume, piled so high as to have formed a ramp to the top of the speakers.
The fuck?
The overcrowding of streets by civilians and unaccompanied cars frequently blocked the
Is that a BMW Isetta? Oh my god. That's crazy. Sorry.
path of emergency vehicles and prolonged the process of disarming the sirens. Against his advisor's wishes, President Dean tasked himself with the deactivation of an air siren near the White House. Although he would accomplish the task fairly quickly, Dean sustained permanent ear damage and was rendered fully deaf.
No!
The sheer permanent. Although he would accomplish the task fairly quickly, Dean sustained permanent ear damage and was rendered fully deaf.
Dean!
The sheer volume had also caused countless blood vessels in his body to burst and produce several abdominal hernias.
No!
His condition was shared among the millions of other Americans who had been near the sirens at the time of their activation. 3 hours would pass before all air raid sirens would be fully disabled.
Poor Dean,
The next morning, at the advice of federal authorities, civilians slowly made their way from the shelters back to their homes. Although some continued to stay in the shelters for fear of radioactive fallout, most accepted the explanation given by military officials over the radio. There is no nuclear holocaust. A domestic terrorist organization hijacked the sirens of America. The streets were littered with bodies and automobiles. The National Guard handed out blindfolds to the young, sick, and elderly as they exited the shelters to prevent the scenes of bloodshed from causing fainting spells and heart attacks. At the Walt Disney Medical Center, physicians examined President Dean and other members of his staff who helped disarm the sirens. All were diagnosed with severe hearing loss. Against his doctor's advice, Dean insisted on issuing a public statement on the traumatic events that
it's not like Dean could hear his doctor's advice, you know?
Had transpired. Although he initially wanted to appear on live television, a glance at the mirror discouraged him, as he saw the countless bruises and tears present on his skin due to the intensity of the sirens.
I don't think that's how that would
work. In coordination with
work.
technicians from the Department of Defense, President Dean instead organized a large-scale radio broadcast, utilizing the very air raid sirens they had disabled. Later that night, a bruised Frank Reynolds would announce on ABC Evening News that Dean would speak through the sirens and that captions would be displayed simultaneously on television for viewers who were hard of hearing.
Dean supremacy! Dean supremacy! We love you, President Dean!
It's Jimmy speaking. I'm sorry, very sorry for what's come to pass. I wish I could bring back your friends, your family. I want to fix everything. This is not the announcement I planned for. But as you know, there are people who have it in for us. The Anti-Dean Association.
The Anti-Dean Association!
They hijack our systems. They hurt people. The Anti-Dean Association is an anti-American association.
This is true.
I want you to keep an eye out for them. They will not be hard to find because they are very proud of their silly ideas. Find them and bring them to your local authorities. We'll make things right. We have places for people like them. This is Jimmy signing off.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Over the next week,
President
hundreds
Dean.
of thousands of anti-Deaners would be apprehended and sent to correctional facilities around the United
Anti-Deaners.
States. These facilities, meant for the anti-American, were aptly located near or at national monuments in order to symbolize a return to American virtues. Most would stay for merely a few weeks before being released again. Friends and family of rehabilitated anti-Deaners frequently claimed that they would have improved personalities, no recollection of their past criminal activities, and even slightly altered physical appearances. These methods were so effective in calming the terrorist that many innocent civilians requested themselves to be sent to these facilities in hopes of radically changing their lives. However, federal authorities would deny any admission to those who were not affiliated with the ADA. During one address, President Dean acknowledged the high volume of requests from the public.
President Dean! President Dean, everybody! Hey, President Dean! Oh, thank God. I can't wait for another wonderful speech from our wonderful president. James Dean, Jimmy Dean. Let's hear what he's got to say.
Hey, it's Jimmy again.
What's up, Jimmy?
A lot of you want to be sent to the same places we're sending those anti-Deaners to. I get it. Those who come out of these places, they look clean as a whistle. But if we send you to those places too, then those correctional facilities lose their purpose. If we send everyone to prison, then what's a prison anymore?
What was that?
This is Jimmy signing off.
Alright, well thank you, Jimmy!
On the morning of May 22nd, 9 days after the disaster, President Dean received a state-of-the-art hearing implant from Maze Machines, an up-and-coming tech company. Around noon at the Walt Disney Medical Center, the device was surgically inserted into Dean. The sound quality of the implant and the speedy nature of the surgery inspired Dean to imagine a new government department, which would be able to oversee the mass production and distribution of quality hearing implants to the American public. That evening, President Dean requested an emergency session of Congress and proposed the ambitious project.
I can't hear a damn thing. Did you hear me? I can't hear a damn thing. Neither can you, or you, or you, or you. It doesn't matter whether you were near the sirens or not. None of you are listening. We need to bring together those technology companies to build and send hearing devices that the public needs. Hearing devices that you yourself need. And through a collaboration with the Department of Health, we can give back to the people what our failures took away. We can let a mother hear her child laugh again, and let a man hear his dog again. We can give everyone their hearing again. And who's stopping you? Listen to the public. You're all about deadlines too. So here's one. By July 4th, I want every American to hear the fireworks.
Due to a malfunction in his auditory implants, Dean was unable to hear himself and as a result spoke much louder on the Senate floor than on previous occasions. The volume of his speech, which greatly amplified his compassion for the American people, profoundly affected the senators, and in the early hours of May 23, 1969, after 10 hours of discussion, the Department of Technology was approved. It was the fastest an executive department had ever been established.
Dean is built different.
By May 27th, all persons with hearing loss attributed to the anti-Dean disaster would be eligible for the surgical implantation of a hearing device free of charge. Mass operating rooms would be established throughout the U.S., able to house over 1,000 patients at once. The use of surgical androids was approved on June 6th, which increased the number of surgeries performed per day over 250%.
Okay.
Once all victims had been treated, those with deafness unrelated to the disaster also became eligible for the surgery.
What a man. Oh my God.
On July
That's
4th,
crazy.
it was announced that there was no incidence of severe hearing loss in the country. The United States was the first nation in the world to eradicate deafness. The achievement had been expected for some time since its first mentioned during Dean's congressional address. In preparation, many health organizations, both domestic and international,
Color was alive? Let's find out. Helen Keller died 1968. Okay, well, I guess in this timeline she was alive longer. Because I think this is, yeah. Anyways.
had prepared to host banquets for Dean and grant awards to him and his staff. However, President Dean spent the entirety of Independence Day racing cars with close friend Richard Nixon at a local speedway. Though many would cite the recovery from the anti-Dean disaster as James Dean's finest hour, the president was never willing to accept responsibility.
All we did was fix some ears.
What a humble man. Oh, man. If only we got to experience President Dean, you know? What a different world we'd be living in. Oh my God, shut up. The Starry Sphinx. Wait, how are we doing? Okay. Oh, we're on fucking Mars? Okay. That's cool. am I looking at here? It's from an interview recovered from an arson scene.
Egypt was entirely against the excavation. They had every right to be upset when we went ahead with it anyway. We said that their system worked for thousands of years and would continue to protect the country. It's right. At the time, the president and our military did not care. They viewed their solution as a problem and desperately needed a better solution. American solution, which in this case was excavation.
Was he using a potato for his microphone? Like what the fuck was that shit? That violated my ears. There it goes, whatever that is. Okay.
Once the pyramids were classified as TFMDs by the U.S., the excavation was inevitable. TFMDs have been acknowledged by the UN Security Council as the
Wait. Oh, this is gonna be the... Oh.
most dangerous threat to humanity. Of course, this was before climate change and mankind was classified as TFMDs under the new administration. At the time, it meant that the pyramids required immediate action.
The TFMD is True Force of Mass Destruction. I forgot about that. So this is concerning, is what I'm getting. This is a dangerous object. Oh dear. It's quite loud.
The ancient pharaohs personally appointed workers called guardians, with some years of their lives striking the trees. They were equipped with the finest music glass balloons, which would substances to inhale muscle fatigue and induce insomnia, so they would be able to hit the trees for several nights in a row. The goal was not to cut down any of the trees, of course. That wouldn't be possible until 1945. Rather, the intention was to shift the tree's focus from upward growth to internal repairs. The ancient Egyptians knew that they could not permanently halt the tree's germination, but by prolonging their growth, the Egyptians bought themselves time to build enormous towers that would better contain the trees.
Are these the same trees that we saw in season 1? Is that what we're getting at? Like that one tree that was built around... Okay, this is... What am I looking at? Yes, precisely those ones. What am I looking at? Oh, God, that should not have startled me. It's not scary.
You'd find the pyramids extended much deeper into the sand than we had previously thought. The more we dug, the more bricks we had found had already been laid. At the time, we had convinced ourselves that the pyramids had to be finished structures. It would only be a matter of time before we would reach the bottom. By the third week, we realized that we had been wrong the whole time. The pyramids extend down infinitely.
Okay, well, they can't extend down infinitely because the Earth itself is a finite object, right? So, at some point, they're going to end. It could be the center of the Earth, sure, but...
You imagine our reluctance to tell the public that the pyramids were not pyramids at all. They were towers, infinite towers, all three of them. Towers which contain enormous species of metaphysical flora. Who knew that the pyramids were merely the tips of buildings?
I guess the Egyptians knew. Bro, what is going on? Bro needs a better mic. No shit. What? Oh, pardon. What? Oh. Video effect. Yeah, sure. That. Yep. Makes sense to me. The whole fucking Sphinx is just dipping the fuck out. It do be moving. The Great Pyramids rise! Oh, for fuck's sake. Are you kidding me? The other pyramids awaken? Oh no. Wow. Wow. We wow. Holy fuckeroni. That is... Oh my god. Dear Lord. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, never mind. I lied. Present situation. I cannot wait to see this. Thanks. Blah. Pyramids. Blah. Okay. Wait, there's this many pyramids? Bro? So there were more, bro. There were more pyramids than were visible to the naked, or like, I was gonna say visible to the naked eye, but they were underground, I guess. So all the pyramids were, man, wow, wow. That was a lot of fucking pyramids.
Enjoy endless possibilities.
Oh my god. Weather permitting, we'll carry a feed of the Starry Sphinx in Giza on July 4th. Oh, we're continuing this story, I guess. Stay tuned! I'm doing fine. What is this music? What is this music? This is not what's going on? What is the Starry Sphinx doing? Hello? Major oof. Oh God, Project Giza Guardian. Oh my God.
Throughout the 19th century, English archaeologists in Egypt encountered stories, time and again, of mysterious lightning strikes near the Great Pyramids of Giza.
No way.
It was reported that the lightning would strike only in the presence of certain rare constellations. However, no one outside of the Bedouin tribes knew of which constellations. The secrecy protected the value of Giza glass, a mineral created by the strange lightning striking the desert sand. The glass also served as a form of black market currency for several tribes. For decades, the Bedouins' knowledge eluded British archaeologists. For as long as the constellations remained unknown, the Giza glass that formed was retrieved by the Bedouins long before anyone else arrived. However, in the late 1870s, British Egyptologist Flinders Petrie discovered the constellation which preceded the electrical phenomenon. In 1880, he arranged an expedition to collect samples of Giza glass for the British Museum. Petrie accurately predicted the appearance of Giza glass, and with the help of British troops, secured the location of the glass for themselves.
That seems
the glass, which formed in long, multi-layered sheets, was fractured in order to be more easily transported.
Okay.
While collecting fragments, Petrie slipped and landed on an upright plane of Giza glass.
Oh!
The force of the fall, combined with the sharpness of the material, decapitated Petrie immediately. While British troops at the scene quickly assumed Petrie had been killed, a closer inspection revealed that he was still alive.
What?
Although his head was separated from his body, Petrie remained conscious and could even mouth rudimentary words.
What?
Medical personnel were initially relieved Petrie had somehow survived, but they became concerned when his head began to discolor and swell significantly.
Well, you know, maybe because it got cut off.
But the fate of Flinders Petrie is a tale for another day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll just drop that,
Petrie's
I guess.
lot, as his collection of Giza glass came to be known, arrived in England in 1891. Unfortunately, due to the poor handling of its containers during transit, the glass arrived broken into thin shards and was deemed worthless by museum curators.
Idiots!
Yet, as a token of international diplomacy, the British Museum divided Petrie's lot among visiting American ambassadors. Vaguely aware of Giza glass's odd properties, President John D. Rockefeller ordered the immediate confiscation of the material from the American ambassadors. Although many in his administration were eager to see the glass be used in warfare, President Rockefeller refused to authorize military use and instead discussed other possible applications with the head of the Department of the Interior. After numerous conferences, it was settled that segments of Giza glass would be polished into fine blades and given to a select group of Greco-Egyptian swordsmen.
Oh.
These unusually tall swordsmen were assigned to the Grand Canyon and guarded restricted areas from trespassers.
What?
Protected under federal law, the Grand Canyon Guardians continued to serve for decades until the last member was discontinued. All trespassers who were maimed by the Guardians were promised a lifetime's worth of a special concoction which controlled unwanted side effects.
What?
However, since the medication's efficacy decreased over time, older victims were promised housing within the Grand Canyon to guarantee their safety and privacy from the outside world, but only under the condition that they would lure known dangerous persons wanted by the federal government to the forbidden zones of the national park.
What the fuck? Oh, they claimed. Oh shit. Oh shit. Following audio is an excerpt from an interview with Louisa Crawford, wife of the esteemed American sculptor Thomas Crawford. Thomas Crawford is best known for designing the Statue of Freedom atop the U.S. Capitol.
Thomas odiava l'America.
È andato a Roma quando era un 21enne e ci è rimasto per il resto della sua vita. Era divertito del fatto che...
Read the fucking title. We're watching the Monument Mythos. It's a horror series on YouTube.
La proprietà degli schiavi americani lo volesse per creare una statua chiamata Libertà.
It's all fiction. In case you couldn't tell, this is all fiction.
Thomas non voleva aiutarli, ma poi realizzò che la statua poteva diventare un simbolo per altre persone. Diede alla statua un berretto della libertà, qualcosa che gli schiavi romani liberati indossavano. Penso che se una statua alta 6 metri di una donna liberata si ergesse sulla cupola del Campidoglio, alcuni uomini sarebbero stati meno ignoranti.
Never knows.
Puoi immaginare quanto deluso fosse quando il signor Davis a Washington gli disse di togliere il cappello dalla libertà. Ma Thomas vedette il suo progetto andare a buon fine. Andò persino in Egitto per trovare il materiale per la sua spada. È un vetro molto particolare, vetro di ghisa. Una volta, mentre stava affinando il vetro nella sua officina, si tagliò accidentalmente la punta di un dito. Nonostante fossi preoccupata quando me lo disse, lui non riusciva a smettere di ridere. Mi disse che il vetro era così tagliente che la punta del suo dito si affettò senza dolore né sangue. Però poteva comunque sentirla. Quando Thomas si concentrava, poteva addirittura farla contrarre sul tavolo. Lo trovava divertente. Io no. Ricordo che una sera tornò a casa senza una mano. Diceva che poteva comunque muoverla all'officina. Era così giovane quando se ne andò. Aveva solo 43 anni. Mi sarebbe piaciuto passare più tempo assieme. Ci amavamo davvero tanto. Puoi immaginare la mia sorpresa quando guardai nel modello di gesti della bocca. Grazie a Dio che l'ispettore Zaffino era nel torto. Mi fece pensare che c'era un serial killer in città, ma nessuno l'aveva ucciso. Thomas aveva tagliato il suo stesso corpo e si era inserito nella libertà. L'ho visto, ogni parte di lui.
Oh boy.
Sapevo cosa fosse successo, ma vedere i suoi occhi sulla statua era troppo per me. Lei sembrava viva.
Dear God.
Zaffino disse agli americani che Thomas fosse morto. Credo che lui abbia trovato la verità da allora.
This is
La polizia di Gibilterra pensava che sarei stata devastata dal sentire che avessero trovato la pelle di Nina nella grotta. Ma ero sollevata. Sei ancora viva. Thomas deve averla messa nella statua con lui.
Man, so this is all adding to the other story from season 1. Interesting.
Dentro la libertà. Thomas e Nina stanno proteggendo l'America. Insieme.
Very fascinating. The River Journal shut down by federal authorities. All right. However, second organization, the New Delaware Journal, continued operations. The old switcheroo.
Freedom has a new home. Following the ADA storming of the Capitol on January 6th,
wow, okay.
organizations expressed interest in purchasing the Statue of Freedom. The statue, which fell during the riot and caused over 150 casualties, was seen by reactionary politicians as a result of poor craftsmanship, and blamed her original installer, Philip Reed, for her collapse. Reed, an experienced architect and enslaved man at the time of Freedom's assembly, this has become the latest in a series of historical figures demonized by the ADA. Due to growing reluctance to reinstall the...
It's kind of confusing. We have two different ADAs. Because we have the Anti-Dean Association and we have the Anti-Device Association, right?
Statue of Freedom. The Department of the Interior has instead transferred Freedom to an undisclosed location in the Grand Canyon and rejected all other offers to purchase her. When asked why the statue had been sent to the Grand Canyon, President Dean replied, "The rocks won't shoot her down."
Spoken like the true... Wait a minute. Isn't this happening? No. Hold on. They just said President Dean. Isn't this like at least on like Isn't this in like the same year or close to the same year as modern times right now? Shortly after the broadcast of Freedom's new home, new Delaware journalist Howard Melrose leaked classified file STFR 4.3099 to the public. Melrose now lives in exile in Egypt. God, it's just cutting off all their heads. Dear God, this thing is going on a killing spree. This could be you? Jesus Christ. Bro, wait, what is this caption? Wow, we have captions on. That's a little terrifying. Following audio clip known as the last words of Maya Arnoldson was recovered by park rangers in the Grand Canyon. This is sure to be not disturbing at all. I can't wait. Here we go.
No. No, not now. I'm leaving now. I won't bother you.
In 2004, park rangers discovered Maya Arnoldson's headless body. Jesus Christ. As of 2021, her head remains missing. Okay. Alrighty. Sick! Awesome! Okay. Oh my God. The shocking surprise visit! Are you ready? They followed me all the way home! Mr. Squirrel! He's back! And he is beautiful. Just gave you the stink eye. Ah. Horny. Whoa. But forget about that. Since you're gone, you've never seen this video, but I had a dream that you were still here and you were about to leave the house. And right before you left, you said, I'm going home now. I know your health problems made your body a prison and now you're free. But we missed you so much. I wish I hugged you more often. What is going on? I love you, Dad. I hope you're happy wherever you are. I can't stop thinking about the day you left. It hurts so much to remember. The worst memories live at home with us. Oh no. Can't believe it's been 3 days already. Oh. All right. Okay, on to the next one.
Enjoy it.
Shut up, Wawa. My dad unexpectedly passed away 3 months ago. I will try my best to continue his work. Oh God. Bro, this is a long... Bro, this is a long season. Holy shit. Rockefeller tapes. Part 7. Okay. What's up, bro?
I remember seeing the first German airship in its hangar. I was astounded by its immensity until I saw my own name printed on its side. At that moment, an entirely new feeling unveiled within me. It was an emotion which frequented me in childhood, a blend of revulsion and satisfaction that had followed the execution of a cruel jest on a friend or a stranger. A pin in one's foot.
This dude talks so slow.
Down a stairwell. What would others think? I thought to myself at the sight of a foreign airship bearing the name of the American president, dropping explosives upon cities of unarmed civilians. I wish to say that revulsion was my sole reaction to this invention, yet I cannot deny that I was proud of this magnificent vehicle. It was perhaps the greatest war machine ever developed by mankind, made possible by yours truly. By nightfall, shame outweighed pride, and I requested the immediate removal of my name from the airship and all its future successors. Although the Germans complied, they continued to refer to their airships as Rockefellers. I knew that removing my name would not obscure the facts for very long. It was inevitable that the American public would one day become aware of my secret dealings in Germany.
Yeah, I mean, maybe slapping your name on the side of a war machine wasn't the best idea, dipshit. Thank you for labeling it. That's very helpful. I wouldn't have known otherwise. thing doesn't look that impressive, I'm gonna be honest. Wait, hold on now, hold on now. What? I'm sorry for the inconvenience I may present from proving my facts, but I do think the truth must be spoken of today, and I request, which I've been hoping you could. I'm here to state that yes, I'm a local balloons player, which is willing to help you out on balloons if you need it. I know that you've postponed this stream of Balloons Tower Defense. It's not been postponed. It was never in existence. You've been worried of what bullying or what. That's not why we have not played balloons. That's just not why. Straight up. I don't know this fantasy you're creating in your head that there was ever a balloons stream planned yet. I'm not opposed to the idea of playing balloons at some point, but it is not a planned stream. And the more it's mentioned, the more I want to push it back. So
it had always been.
Oh god, this fucking guy talks so slow.
Can my intention to reinvigorate the American economy. Once I had been debriefed of the situation
so much better.
in the Grand Canyon, the overpopulation of crowns, I
Speed
realized that I was also hearing the beginnings of a solution to the impending economic collapse. That solution being slavery.
What?
I can imagine your reluctance to read on.
Bro, listen, I don't know about this one.
I entirely understand. Rest assured, I believe that all citizens should be unconditionally promised the very freedoms that our country established at its founding: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. However, crowns are not men or women, nor are they animals. They are merely the decayed shells of ignoble criminals. They do not qualify for the same freedoms exercised by ordinary civilians.
Okay.
Once they were conditioned and bound together, the crowns became the perfect workforce. They did not rebel, for they could not speak. They could not leave, for they were chained. And best of all, the crowns were incapable of forming unions.
Is this what late stage capitalism looks like? Yes, the anti-airship death ray, my favorite. Listen, I can only take one long paragraph per stream. Knight, you act like I don't know how to play balloons. I'm entirely capable of playing balloons, alright? What is that in the middle? What is that? Are we gonna address what that is? Are we going to address? Are we just gonna slow zoom on it again? Okay. Oh my god, this fucking guy. Oh my god.
Germany was the first nation to inquire about the crowns and their potential applications in warfare. I never mentioned the vast quantities of geyser glass we owned, since I knew that it could provide them with many more crowns at low cost. Instead, after signing several agreements and receiving a tremendous German sum, I provided them with over 100 crowns, along with my best advisors and the brightest engineers. Our time with the Germans gave rise to the greatest military vehicles in history, the Rockefellers. Germany's growing demand for men and crowns to construct more Rockefellers revitalized the American economy. Very few nations offered to hire as many of our men and women, and none would have paid as graciously as Germans did. It was by all accounts the greatest and most sustainable partnership of recent times. I could not have foreseen the destruction those airships could eventually inflict to the very nation that provided them. I thought that their creation would unite Germany and America. I could not have predicted that by 1918, Rockefeller bombing raids would have killed thousands of American and European soldiers. My terms were over before I could take action against the Germans. It was the administration after my own which was tasked with the seemingly impossible mission of destroying the Rockefellers while preserving the reputation of the former president. Although they knew of my dealings in Germany and had every opportunity to expose me, they chose not to, for in their eyes, no good could come of it. However, I knew it was only a matter of time before I would become the laughingstock of my country. As the war drew to a close, I often found myself in a daze, envisioning my assassination on the streets of New York, or, more likely, on the steps of my very own center.
Kinda deserved.
However, it would be years before my visions would acquire any plausibility. President Hughes did a fine job of eliminating every Rockefeller while concealing my involvement.
Pyramid plasma? Oh god. What the actual fuck? What the actual fuck am I looking at? Okay. Sure. Uh-huh. Just get scammed out of a spooky Sunday.
It is a
oh my god, this fucking guy! Talk faster!
Miracle that only now the news of my involvement in the Great War has become widely known. Thankfully, information on the Crowns has continued to stay hidden from the public spotlight.
What a piece of shit.
I'd much rather have the public believe that Germans were the only persons inside when the airships were shot down and crashed in flames. With the tragedy at the center, and now the airship scandal, known by many as the Rockefeller Revelation, I believe that my failures have finally caught up to me. There are men outside the center who had once been my supporters. Now,
maybe next
they
time
want me executed. The policemen have kept the crowds at bay, so I believe that my assassination is, like the Revelation, inevitable.
Yep.
To be elected the president of a country is the greatest honor a people can bestow. But at the moment, I do wish to be the famous oil tycoon that young Virginia Arnoldson believed I was. Forgive me.
You are not forgiven. Helpless ratio. Plus, piece of shit human. But what? Bro, he's like a fucking war criminal. What do you mean, why? Like, are you saying this? He's valid? No, he's not valid. You're telling me this is valid? It's that's okay. What the fuck? Oh god, he's a Florida man? Oh no. It's a Florida man. It's a Florida man. It's the ultimate Florida man. No, stay away from New Jersey. Please. No. Oh god. Deserved, TBH. Investigators found that the door of the bunker had been melted open with possibly the most powerful heat ray ever built. To this day, the Rockefeller Foundation considers the president's disappearance as an abduction. Only 2 photos of the potential suspect were ever released. Jeez, what are you doing over here? Don't you have a stream to do? It's the tree. Can you see them? Is it the tree? Is it the tree? Never mind. What am I looking at? Okay, I didn't see anything. I'm actually eating. Oh, are you using my stream for content as you eat? What? Am I? Oh, there's a guy right there. This dude. Jeez, I have no idea what's going on in this series. This is such a wild ride. Washington Wonderland. Zara's fucking comment. Oh, you piece of shit. Oh my god. Interesting. All right. Well, I'll get to doing these hydrates right after we run around. Ad time! It's ad time! Suzuko, how's it going? There we go. How many was it? 8. All right. Oh, whoops. Okay, go fuck yourself, Mike. After an unsuccessful lobotomy, Virginia Fate Arnoldson provided a more complete account of the Rockefeller tree tragedy. This is her account. We're back to this, huh?
When I was little, something went wrong with me.
Excuse me.
And everything switched.
Okay.
Even my appearance.
Okay.
I knew
Do the thug shaker? Don't I have? Did I add that emote? No, I didn't add it. Hold on. Trending. Where's the thug shaker? There is a thug shaker emote. Can't find it. What? Where'd it go? I can't even. What the fuck is going on? Stupid ass. You want me to do? You want me to do this? I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing. We're not doing a poll. That's not the thug shaker. It's literally thug shaker. Bro just comes onto my stream and wants me to shake my ass. What is... Hold on. This is very important. You just want me to shake my ass, bro. We're not doing a thug shaker emote. You guys have me absolutely like... Oh my god. Alright. Do not look up the thug shaker, it's too late. I already have. Alright, anyways.
So they left me. My foster parents did not like me either.
Oh, unlucky.
So, I was left at an orphanage.
Oof.
Some of my friends were better off, but many were left at the orphanage too. We loved each other. We stuck together. Until we were 18.
Zuko, this is yours. I use Ron Yor.
Separated. The military took the boys, and the doctors took the girls. They probably do not remember the tree anymore. Soon, I will not remember either. But I hope you will remember. Remember for me.
This is my comeback.
It's pronounced the same way? Yeah, but you're writing it out, dumbass. Fuck, I just... Oh my god, look what you made me do.
I was in a field of either. But I hope you will remember. Remember for me. When the tree changed me, I was not scared. At first, I did not know what was wrong with me.
These drugs.
When my eyes adjusted, I was in a field of special trees. I was reminded of a story my mom told me.
Or why does everyone talk? I'm sorry, my ADHD can't. Oh, you have to speed this up. Everyone talks so slow in this series.
This is my wonderland. I held myself close and looked up. The trees looked like they ended, but above them there were upside down trees, and above those there were upright trees, like they were being reflected forever. The pattern repeated for as far as I could see. I looked down, and I thought I was on solid ground, but then I looked more closely. I was sitting on a thin, floating layer of dust. It smelled like baby powder.
Ew.
And through the dust, I could see the start of another tree.
Oh
And
no.
that one, there was another.
No. No.
Trees. While I played with the dust,
Infinity.
they grew louder and louder. Then there were bright flashes.
This torch is bothering me so much.
These lights, hundreds of people ran out.
Oh, Jesus.
One man came up to me and whispered, "The trees are not the trees." He had such sad, tired eyes. As he picked me up and put me on his shoulders, he said, "You could be her. Anyone could be her. I promise I will not leave you." There was a bright flash, and we were in another field. He was sitting in front of me with his hand out. Another flash, and we were both running past through the woods. Another flash, and we were both lying on the ground, looking at infinity. Every few seconds there was a flash, and we would be doing something else. Again, and again, and again. Over, and over, and over.
This is kind of weird.
It would not stop. It felt like forever. Years of flashes. I was so angry at first.
Man.
Soon, I had those sad, tired eyes of his too. We were so sad and tired. Every now and then we would flash to another layer of dust. Above or below, who knows? But we would always see the climbers. I think they were people who tried to climb the trees while they were flashed around. They were stretched and burnt. Maybe the dust was the people that fell. The man was always with me. He kept me safe the whole time. It must have been years. It felt like 500 years.
This is kind of fucked.
I named him Everett. He was always there. He never left me. Everett was my best friend. Then on one random day, no time, one random time,
Sure.
all the trees went,
Oh.
and the flash brought me back to New York.
Oh.
None of them were around me, but this was another New York.
Oh, yeah, right.
I ruined everything. I should have stayed home that night. Why did I not stay home? I lost everything. For me and my friends, I ruined their lives. I will not tell you about the orphanage. It was a hard time. I will keep memories of the orphanage to myself.
Okay.
They do not matter to you.
Okay.
When I was 18, I left the orphanage.
Okay.
I looked for my new parents. They were not together anymore. My new pa died from a broken heart, and Uma lived all by herself. She did not let anyone into her house anymore. All because of me. I wanted my parents back. I went to the Rockefeller Center for an answer. The tree stood at the top of the plaza, above everyone else. I was never supposed to visit again, but I did, and I spoke to her.
Who's her?
At first, I could not understand her.
Who's
Her
her?
voice was like a breeze behind my eyes.
Who's her?
It was cold, and I could not move. But
The
soon
tree?
I could understand.
Oh, what the fuck? What?
She said that I had to be ready to exchange one life for my own. She understood that I wanted to go back home, to my New York. She said, come back in 3 years. And I did. I waited. 1,095 days. I returned 3 years later. At first, I could not understand her. Her voice was like a breeze behind my eyes. It was cold, and I could not move. But eventually, I could understand. She said that I had to be ready to exchange one life for my own.
Yep.
She understood that I wanted to go back home.
Yep.
To my New York.
Wait, what? Didn't we just hear
She
this?
said, come back in 3 years. And I did. I waited. 1,095 days. I returned 3 years later. At first, I could not understand her.
Oh no.
Her voice was like a breeze.
Oh no. Oh no.
It was cold. And I
oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
She said that I had to be ready to exchange one life.
Oh no.
She understood that I wanted to go back home.
Oh no.
To my New York. She said, come back in 3 years. And I did. I waited.
1,095 days.
I
waited. Oh wait, this is new.
He was a very important man.
This is new.
Secret agent. He followed me everywhere.
Ew.
One day, I found him waiting inside my house. He told me that he was here to monitor me. No, to watch and protect me. But he had fallen in love with me. No one else liked me. So we took each other.
Okay, that's a little weird.
Leonard loved me. I loved him too. Together, we had a baby boy.
Wow, wow.
Everett.
That escalated.
Little Everett was inside for 9 months when I saw the tree again. She put directions in my head. I followed those directions. I walked for 4 days. I had to. I wanted to go home so badly.
Excuse me.
But I became so happy when I could hear the music. It was like the tree's voice.
Yeah, she's gonna lose the baby. That's probably what's gonna happen here, right?
Warm. The Washington Monument looked much bigger in person. Its story went up high, like it was for something much bigger. Then I went inside. There were bodies everywhere.
Man, it's tying all this shit together.
To relax. I went on the elevator. It went up. All the way up.
Mm-hmm.
It stopped at the top,
Yep.
and the music blared.
Sure did.
It was so loud I could not move. The floor opened, and I fell all the way down. I felt myself hit the ground. Then I kept drifting down, past the ground, past rock, sand, and magma.
Oh, that's kind of
through the
crazy.
layers of earth. It must have been years. It felt like 500 years.
Oh god, this again.
Then I reached the other side, and I felt myself rising through all the layers of earth, past the magma, sand, and rock, past the ground, back into a body. Another body. Almost the same body. And flattened, like a little red pancake. But I felt so empty. My belly had sunk. Little Everett was not with me anymore.
Well,
Many others laid around me.
kind of saw that coming.
Like me, almost alive and completely still. But little Everett was nowhere. While everyone else exchanged for their own lives, themselves, I must have exchanged little Everett for mine. I cried. I cried for years. And we all blow into the ground for years. Why did the tree keep us alive? Did they like pain? Did they drink our blood? Was there any reason for any of it? I lost no Everett. He had no say. He did not even say his first word. I ruined his life from the start.
This is so fucked.
Maybe he lives in Wonderland. I hope he lives in Wonderland. One day, one random day, the music grew, and there was the brightest flash. We found ourselves outside, at the base of the tower. The tree had been freed, and we were in a field of trees. Wonderland had risen, but little Everett was still missing. We were all lifted out in helicopters. I was at the hospital faster than ever before. They told me it was 2003. They told me everything I knew was wrong. They told me everyone I knew was dead. And now they plan to fix me. I'm sorry, Pa. I'm sorry, Ma. I'm sorry, friends. I'm sorry, Leonard. I'm sorry, Everett. Please remember me. Please, please remember me.
That was fucked. That was so fucked. Dear God. Wow. Yeah, 2 lobotomies on one person. Yeah, it kind of seems like they didn't want her talking anymore, you know? Wait, I thought it was 2003. I'm very confused now. Yes, I dream. Oh. So remember during the Washington absentee video how there was 20 people that went missing, and then they recovered all 19 bodies or something. All 19 bodies. After saying 20 were missing. So I forget exactly how that was phrased, but so I guess that's the explanation of the 20th Washington absentee. That someday, like the stars in the... I'm still a little confused because they did say 2003 was when she came. I don't know. That part still doesn't really line up for me. Air Force One Fallen Angel. All right, we have 3 more. Oh my God, dude. This is a long fucking season. Yeah, we might. I'm gonna be honest, this season was so much longer than I thought. We might just do this season tonight. It's we're already at 2 hours. So we might just do this season. And then maybe next week we'll do season 3 and then the Nixon whatever it was. So no. Alright, sorry, I'm not paying attention. Legally known as Is that true? I don't think so. Alcatraz Zone, Rushmore Zone, Washington Zone. Okay, sure. The 3 zone capitals. All right, man. Nixon versus like this in terms of length, oh dear. Jesus. Fucking Christ. What the fuck? This is uncomfortable. Oh my god, there's another ADA now? God damn it. There's so many ADAs. What? Unification of 1980 was short-lived as state borders were restored by the end of the decade. However, due to the extent of the unification of 2003, state borders are not expected to be restored within the century. What? ADA refuses to recognize 3 zones and their capitals. Okay. What the fuck? Fallen angel on the tomb of the unknown soldier. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's correct, Brad. All right, a little bit of a shorter one finally. Liberty Lurkers. All right, we have 2 more, right? It's this and then yeah, okay. Statue of Progress is a colossal neoclassical sculpture at the entryway of the Suez Canal in Port Said, Egypt. Progress was designed by Frederick August Orth, okay, whatever, who later designed Statue of Liberty. Gotcha. Ooh. Following audio is an excerpt from the interview with the developer of the Suez Canal. If you read slow, I'm going to speed up the video, I swear to God. Okay, actually, you're speaking fine. Boo, French. Alright, speak the fuck up. Okay, you're gone. Oh, you're not done. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Sure, dude. Sure. Oh god, fucking ADA video. God damn. I don't even know what's happening. Bird's just kind of floating around. Christian can't handle it. Wow, that was loud. Oh, we're back to here. Oh, he's getting stretched out. What the hell? Why is he so long? Guy with the axe a long way. A long way. Alright, get out of here, ADA. Oh, climbers were stretched. You're right. Not into, what do you mean into some disturbing shit? David has probably watched worse horror content than I have. I still haven't seen, what's that one movie? Oh, fuck. It's one of the, it might be the same director as the guy who did Midsummer. No, not Human Centipede. Fuck. can't think of what the movie name is. For years, it was believed that all surviving audio recordings of the infamous 1889 Liberty Lurker interview with Frederick Auguste Bartholdi were fakes produced by American publicists. These publicists were known as Liberty Liars and would sell their false artifacts to American socialites. God damn it, I can't think what the movie is. However, the authenticity of one audio recording continues to be disputed. It's simply known as l'authentic Liberty Lurker. It's gonna speed it up preemptively. We know why. All right. What the hell are we looking at now? Yeah. Loud noises. Loud noises. Oh, my ears. What am I looking at here? I don't even know what I'm looking at. All right, well. Following the release of Liberty Lurker, whatever the fuck that says, surveyed the environment beneath the Statue of Liberty's pedestal. Oh, this is gonna go. Recorded the following video inside the Horned Serpent metastructure, colloquially known as Wonderland. Oh dear. Show not. I don't know how this is supposed to be. Derived from the Greek words for underworld and sailor. Okay. The following clip may disturb blank viewers who are sensitive to loud noises. Why is part of that censored? Prolonged exposure to music from the Horned Serpent metastructure may damage your brain. Chat, you've been warned. You've been warned, chat. is that one of the flashes? Is that what New Jersey looks like through Matt's eyes? Just about. Chat, we have one more. Alcatraz Apocalypse. Alright, Tree of Liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots and tyrants. President Thomas Jefferson. Famous quote. Famous quote. Everyone knows that one from Jefferson. Dad's favorite things. Part 17, paintings. The Apotheosis of Washington by, okay, cool. Wow. That's a painting, all right. If all the slides are by the same person, you would think. Considering they're all styled the same. Road to Happiness. By James Dean! My man, James Dean. What an artist, you know? Oh. This photo. I hope I see you soon, Dad. 3 days after the final upload, the remains of Lauren and Quinn Arnoldson were discovered in the Grand Canyon. Siblings were last seen riding on 2 astonishingly large balloons. According to the park officials, the balloons encountered an unexpected crosswind and was caused both siblings to fall to their deaths. To last broadcast. The New Delaware Journal. Large balloons, aka my balls. So real. By the time you see this, I'll be dead. I'd like you to know that the Anti-Device Association held me captive for years. They forced me to read their scripts. To hand them legitimacy. You've heard me read out about Lincoln Lookers and the Starry Sphinx. Those were their words in my mouth. They did not keep as close an eye on me as they should have. Whenever I visited my family, I went to my studio underground. I was able to read my own scripts through the New Delaware Journal. Feds and the association thought Arnoldson ran the station. But I had no crew. It was a one-man operation. Only I read. Only I broadcasted. This is the last script. This is the last broadcast. 3 nights before my death, Alcatraz went stealth. It looked like it had completely disappeared while everyone was asleep. But it was still there. It was all around us. It simply expanded imperceptibly fast. It mimicked the surrounding environment on a subatomic level. Everyone believed that it had not spread to the East Coast yet, but it definitely did! I just finished the last batch of tests and I am confidently say that I'm the same person I was 3 days ago. Or I'm not the same person I was 3 days ago. Alcatraz had copied us all overnight. Every particle of this country and its citizens replaced. The United States is the ship of Theseus. Inside my skull is Alcatraz's fleshy reproduction of my brain. I remember a line from President Dean. We sent everyone to prison. And what's a prison anymore? Everyone became a prison. And what's a person anymore? Will not live with a copy of myself. Better to distinguish myself now than to live a lifetime with something else's hard handiwork. I heard fire does the trick. Maybe I'll see you in the next life. Remember me. Or or Everett or Virginia or America. Leonardo W. Moreland. So not A will receive data he will convey to you in a theatrical manner. He will arrive at your world after apocalypse. 2/22/22 and wait. And ours 10/1/16 and yours. After a brief investigation, authorities concluded that Leonard W. Moreland experienced a violent psychotic break for committing self-immolation. Do I remember him? Part 3 of the Angel's Ultimatum. I don't know if I do. The advocates were deranged. They are all ashes now. We will never be weapons again. Leave us alone or join the ash. Oh, okay. After a 2-decade search, the Angel is located in Babylon Forest. Person that did the thing with the girl that went through... Did the thing? Oh! Oh, yeah. Sorry, gotcha. Operation Thunderbird. Department of Technology. Okay. Operation Thunderbird. We're gonna see some sick... Oh, okay. What the fuck? Okay. Sure. Yep. Yep. All right. Yep. I have a lot of questions. Bro, this is already... Okay. Yep. Yep. Why was that tree cut down? Who is this? Oh, that's the angel. Okay, sure. Oh my god. Angel assured destruction. Okay, part 5. Warning, the following may disturb post-implant viewers who are sensitive to loud noises. What's going on? Hello? Oh! Oh my god. 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 Am I still all that dude after this season? I don't know. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on? What the hell? Oh my god, what is this? a lot, man. What the fuck am I even looking at? Dude, I must be, you know? What the hell? What is going on, dude? This is so out there. Survivors of the Great Division are known as corner folk. Oh. I'm sorry. Is this party in the USA? What is going on? What the fuck? What in the world just happened? What just happened? What just happened? Oh my god. That was... Bro, oh my god. My brain. My brain right now, dude. What the fuck? Holy shit. If anything happens to Mr. Squirrel, I'm done. Galaxy, you missed so much. I don't even know. I cannot even describe. I cannot even describe to you what the fuck I just watched. Bro. What the fuck? Oh my god. Dude. Can I see some screenshots? Just imagine showing someone like this and be like, what's going on here? Can you just let me know? Like, what do you think's going on here? Oh my god. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Alright, well. Dude, that was... That's not subbed or liked. Shut the fuck up. I can choose who I want to sub to. Okay. Dear Lord. That was a lot. That was a lot. I think we're gonna wrap up here. That season took a very long time. So I don't know if I really want to start season 3. Considering I kind of want to squeeze in a FaceTime call with my one friend that I was hoping to FaceTime after stream. So we're gonna wrap up here. Thank you for sitting with me through whatever insanity it was that we just experienced. If you enjoyed watching me lose my mind to this, feel free to drop a follow if you haven't done so already. It said friend. No. It's like a non-streamer friend. It's just like, But anyways, said friend actually real. Yes. Yeah, actually, Galaxy, I'm gonna refund that because I kind of want to raid Cheese. Cheese is doing a Borderlands-a-thon. So there we go. I refunded that. But yeah, we're gonna raid out to Cheese. Oh, but before we do that, yeah, if you enjoy the stream and you haven't noticed already, drop a follow. I do these spooky streams every Sunday. I also do variety streams Monday and Wednesday, and I play FNF every Friday. Besides checking me out here on Twitch, I'm also on a bunch of other platforms. Starting with my Discord, we have a great community of people over there and a bunch of channels for you to explore. Stuff for general discussion, posting memes, sharing music you're listening to, posting your own art and music that you're working on, talking about games, discussing game news, suggesting games for me to play. That can all be done over on the Discord server, so feel free to check that out. I also have a Twitter account where I post updates about the stream, so this is when I plan on going live, when I actually go live, or if I have to cancel or postpone stream. For some reason, you'll get all those updates first on Twitter, and occasionally I'll post some other stuff. Such as thanking you guys on the VOD channel, which we'll get to momentarily, for a total of 250,000 views. Insane, by the way. Thank you guys for any VOD frogs. That is an absolutely crazy milestone. Moving on, over on YouTube, I have some channels you can check out. The VOD channel in particular, which I just showed, has many hours of content for past streams like these. So if you'd like to see my reaction to Monument Mythos Season 1, or any other YouTube horror series, you can find those there. A lot of other content there as well. So check all that out. The main channel and Cliff's channel have some additional content as well, so you can look at those. And if you like what you see on any of the channels, feel free to subscribe. And last but not least, I have a TikTok for you for more shit posting. We're gonna raid out though to Cheese. Like I said, he's doing a Borderlands-a-thon. It's his second day doing it. Don't say fuck off to the VOD frogs. They are very kind, all right? We love the VOD frogs. But anyways, if you're gonna participate in the raid for Cheese, which you totally should, make sure to use our raid message. The first one you'll see there is for people that are not subscribed here on Twitch, but if you are subscribed, you can use the second raid message instead and take advantage of our wonderful channel emotes. So copy whichever raid message you're able to use and make sure to paste it in Cheese's chat once we get over there. That'll be it for tonight. I will see you guys again on Monday. We'll be doing another stream, variety stream, doing some Amori. So tune in for that if you're able. But until then, enjoy the Cheese raid. Copy that raid message, paste in the chat. That'll be it. Take care. Have a good night.